MLB Network's coverage of settling in now, Jose Ramirez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping in, Willie McCovey. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Ready with another 0-2. And it's fouled away. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
He'll try again. 1-2. Popped him up. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the Sox are gone in order. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. About time for the home 9 to get their swings as Carlos Gomez is ready to lead off the bottom of inning number 1. Swing and a miss. 0-1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He took home the American League batting title last season. He went from corner to corner. He used the whole field, and he's so difficult to defend. When you win a batting title, you're doing something very special.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Vizquel over at second. Altuve is over at first with 1 away. Now a pickoff play at second. A dive, but he's back. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First and second now, 1 man out. And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Angels.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lined hard to the left side. But this will be a foul. 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Coming to the plate now, Harold Baines. First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready now for L.A. Justin Bour. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. Now in the box, Luis Valbuena. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Luis Valbuena.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And right into the shift. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in a memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Now at the plate, Joe Carter, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Valbuena aboard here at first with nobody out. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double hit.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Reyes, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And the runner will score from second. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly as two runners crossed the plate. Those are game changers, no doubt about it.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Croxton ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike one. Scott's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second here is Gomez. And Gomez can fly. He's headed for third. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Into the box. Omar went into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set with the 0-1. Grounded to first. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end. Beautiful day here in the Space City as we're all set for the third inning in this one on MLB Network. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Way in front of a great slider that time.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and two strikes. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Stepping into the box, Keon Broxton. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, Adolfo Castro, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Vizquel settles under it near second, and that retires the side. Angels go down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're...
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with show track, and the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. Here's Nelson Cruz now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bruxton is under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box, Luis Valbuena. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. Astros lead this. Ready for another chance. Jose Ramirez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, and they've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2.
First baseman number 44.
So striding forward now, Willie McCovey. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Valbuena fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They trail here 4-0. Now to the plate, Joe Carter.
Leading off the 4th inning, left fielder.
Ready to deliver.
Joe
Here's the
Carter.
first pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. Your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
With another 2-2. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So stepping in, James McCann. He popped out in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Carter gets his lead at first, nobody out. He's running. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. The tag, and he is cooked at first. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. There's a shot out to right center field. Heading for second is Reyes. Reyes at full speed. Look at him fly. He's headed for third. And they're not going to get Reyes. He's in safely at third with a triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Billy Williams, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Hit sharply on the ground. And the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike to count to 2 low now.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. And if he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Missed with a slider.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Bourne is off at first with 2 away. He stays alive, still 2-2. Hard hit ball to short. Vizquel brings it in. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez.
Carlos Gomez.
Line drive to center field. And Gomez will reach. It's a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in once again, Omar Vizquel. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And there he goes towards second. Tapped up the first baseline. And he'll just step on first here to take the shooter out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Pickoff move to second, but the runner's back easily. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. The throw will go to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. The pitch. Down and away, ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. High and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros are down quiet. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings. I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
A high fastball is in there.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
On to Cabrera, and it's a double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. High pop-up. Cabrera has a play. And the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go for Bill Doran enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 0.
Digging in, Nelson Cruz, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. And that's off to left field foul pole. A home run. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Now batting.
Here's Luis Valbuena now.
Luis Valbuena.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
The left fielder.
In now, Joe Carter.
Joe Carter.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Into the box, James McCann. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Reyes. He tripled last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. 3 runs already home here. Soft liner towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Reyes rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they push their lead to 8 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Carlos Gomez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle, and they will tag him out between first and second. In now, Omar Vizquel is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to the right side, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, don't take 3 for 4 every day of the week. Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve, looped out towards short. But this is right to Tulowitzki at short. So striding in, Ryan Sandberg. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Gomez has it in his tracks. 1 out. So coming to the plate, Willie McCovey. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So he sets him down swinging. Willie McCovey goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ball 1. One and 1 the count now. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're looking up at a 9-0. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 29.
Digging in and looking for more, Joe Carter. He made it to 3rd on a triple in his previous appearance. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Baines is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Harold Baines. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense would have really helped settle him in.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Hard hit ball to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball foul down the left side. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A bullet to first base. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's got 1 hit in 18 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And it's fouled away. Baines stands at first with 1 out. 2-1. Petit is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, you have great stuff and you strike everybody out. Or, like this guy, not afraid to throw.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Angels go quietly there. They're down 9-0. Stepping into the box, James McCann. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Broxton, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Reyes. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Now that's popped up. Doran over to his right, 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they'll. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. At the plate, Adolfo Castro. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And Gomez will look this one in for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Ramirez. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Houston took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Johnny Cueto earned his 5th win of the year as he finished the 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 9 runs, 16 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.